Hello, everybody. We're recording because we don't want you to miss anything. So if you're not here, then we miss you. We were going to talk a little bit about, I guess we could recap some things I'm trying to remember. Did all of us do the spring fling that's here? Willa Ann
I
did,
did.
Karen, Georgie, Laura, did you also? I was feeling like you were on there too. Um, I can't remember for sure. And I was just curious as to how it went for you. Oh, yes, she did. Okay. Any takeaway from it or feedback or things you wish that would have gone better kind of thing? I was just curious how it was going over there because I just never know until I hear from you. So,
I don't
thoughts?
know. Um, Past years have been better than this year for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
I didn't have any sales or any bookings off this one,
Okay.
which I have in the past.
Sure. Okay. Gotcha. And Willa Ann had a breakthrough though.
I did. I
Yay!
got three orders. I didn't get any bookings, but I got three orders, so that was fun. One of them was a customer who doesn't order often at all, but she ordered last month for her birthday and then ordered again for the thing because she wanted to have more tickets in.
Mhm.
And then the other two were my mom and my grandma who were due for orders anyway, so they just went ahead and did it that night so that they could have more tickets in. Um, And I just
Mhm.
think I was talking to Leah about this. It's so fun to see, even though it's the same women often who share, it's it's such a good way to like hear the opportunity heard multiple times, not just for you, but for your customer. It's good for me for hearing like the practice, but then it's good
Mhm.
for the customer who's watching it to hear it from so many women from so many walks of life. You know,
Mhm.
one woman was in the Navy, another woman was a journalist, another woman is a mother of 10 children. Like they're
Yeah.
all different.
Right.
And I love that they all are all so successful. It makes me think that maybe one of my customers will be like, you know what, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
So even if in the previous events, because they usually have it twice a year, right? Once in the spring and one in the fall.
Mhm.
And I've one or two orders or something like that. And even when I don't, it still puts that in their heads to think about later.
That's a very good point. Yes. Hi, Amy Main. Welcome.
Hi,
Uh,
thanks.
well, and I was just listening
Mhm.
to something about that because when we have a big event like that, I try not to get my hopes up, but in the back of our minds, we're all like, oh, I hope this is the event where we get, five new teammates and, hundreds of dollars of orders and stuff like that because you work hard inviting everybody. But someone had mentioned that it might be similar to like window shopping. Hi, Amy. We got both
Hi.
Amy and Amy. Yay.
Yay.
Now we can start. We were just talking about the spring fling, and Willa Ann was mentioning she had had some sales and how it's just a really great layering event because even if they're just hearing the opportunity
Mhm.
again and again, it's okay because through that, I can't remember Georgie, but Marianne, she heard over and over and over, and then she finally, decided, okay, I think I'll do this for personal use.
Yeah, it was, oh my goodness. I can't say how many, I don't know how many times did she hop on a
I
pink in
think
the
I even remember her
fur.
hopping on.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
probably.
it was several. I mean, quite a few.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it takes a lot of layers
Mhm.
for someone to finally, hop on. And, even like Ann was saying, even though it's the same national sales directors who put it on,
Mhm.
they have different sales directors who, who present,
Mhm.
each time. Because like I hadn't seen some of the sales directors this time,
Yeah.
in the past, like the mother daughter, ones who I guess their house had caught on fire, the ones
Mhm.
who had talked about that,
Mhm.
and just the community of, like the sisterhood and of Mary Kay and how they all came together when their house caught on fire,
Yeah, wow.
and stuff like that. So it is good, like Willa Ann said, just even if you don't get, because I was discouraged at first because, like, I don't even know, none of my people hopped on that I invited.
I neither.
So I was discouraged at
And
first,
we
but
had just
then,
done that mega party, so
yeah,
kind
so,
of not.
so at
All
first
right.
I was discouraged, and I did tell, Leah that I was a little discouraged,
Mhm.
at first about it because, like, you send out all these invites and, um, all these messages and all these texts and
Mhm.
and you followed up and you did all this
Mhm.
stuff and um and you set all this time aside for it, and then nobody showed up, and then so
Mhm.
I was really discouraged, and but then I thought about it, and then it's like you do get that layering effect, and then so I did post what Leah sent out about
Mhm.
that they could rewatch it. And I've gotten, I don't know, one, two, three, I don't know, maybe five have rewatched it,
Wow.
um, and have sent me
The word.
the secret word.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah.
no sales or anything from it, but they've at least
Oh,
watched it and the
Mhm.
secret word. But I
wow.
also have that workshop going on in my group too,
Mhm.
the glass skin workshop going on. So,
Mhm.
and I've got a lot of interaction from that going on right now,
Oh,
just because
good.
nobody's heard of it.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, what is glass skin?
Uh-huh. Oh,
Like,
good.
so they're
Okay.
like kind of all learning while I'm learning.
Yes.
So, but,
Same.
so I think that, I think maybe the combination of the two, might help a little bit, just
Oh,
because
good.
nobody knows what it is. They're
Great.
like, well,
Yeah.
what is it? I've never heard of it.
Uh-huh. Well, that's good. And like I was listening to the one lady talk about how sometimes you're just window shopping. I do a lot of window shopping, and I'm really particular about when I do spend my money. And so when I do that, it's going to be, for a reason. And I have to be careful how I spend and that kind of thing. And so I think that might be part of it too. Like they may just be window shopping, but a lot of times they'll come back around whenever it's a better time. So, and then one of the ladies that was on, she purchased, but then she also told me when she retires, she's been telling me this for a little while that she's planning to join my team. And so, like, it's good because she would be dynamic. She'd be wonderful to have. And so, those are the people that you want to really layer because they're really hearing the opportunity and they'll know they'll know what they're doing. They'll be excited about it when they're ready. So, just like when you were ready. Um, you told me, Georgie, so that was really exciting too. I tried not to pressure you, but I just kept on inviting you. So
Yeah, I don't
planting
think I ever
seeds.
did. Yeah, I don't think I ever did like a chat or or anything like that. I just finally messaged Lee and said, okay, I'm ready.
that's okay. Yeah, you knew what you were doing, so that's good. Awesome. Okay, I think do we see? Okay, Jennifer hopped in here too. And I can't remember, Jennifer, did you, and if you can just type, that's fine, or whatever. If not, that's okay. Just was wondering if you had gotten a chance to be in the spring fling or not. I didn't know if you had or not. We were just chatting about how we thought it went. Oh, she did. Oh, okay. Yes, you did. Okay, cool. And we were talking about how sometimes you'll have a bunch of sales from it, and other times maybe nothing happens. I've had several team members come from it. So it's kind of cool, though, that they have this opportunity. So there's lots of chances for them to at least hear about Mary Kay from someone other than myself or, just someone different from a different walk of life. So,
I
yeah.
have a quick win from our mega party. Somebody bought one of my hydrating lipsticks, and she
Oh,
sent me a message today and said it's. And she's like older than me, so she's I think 62, and she said it's the best lipstick she has ever tried. So
wow.
yeah, so that was
So
a pretty raving review, I think.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, so best lipstick, and
Yeah.
it's true. It is so moisturizing and it feels so good. So okay, just wanted to say that.
Oh, no, that's great. It's good to
My
hear
mom
those.
is My mom is 88, almost 89, and uses the Supreme Hydrating Lipstick.
Mhm.
Loves it.
Oh, that's great. It does. It
Mhm.
really hydrates well. My
Mhm.
mom loves it too. I love it. I think it's great for all ages. So,
I have to follow up with my mom. She bought one. She bought the Hush after she got the sample in her catalog. So I haven't followed up to see if she liked it, but she hasn't
oh,
complained. So she
oh,
said it was the prettiest color from the sample in the catalog. So she
Mm.
bought it. Yeah.
oh, well, no news is good news sometimes, but definitely a good
Yeah.
idea to follow up. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I suppose we should chat a little bit about this 360 success stuff. And I was actually going back and listening again because I listened like a week ago and I was trying to remember, okay, what were they talking about? So, but the first one, nothing happens until somebody sells something. I thought she did a great job of just talking about how she would demo the product. She's not selling the product, but she's showing how to use the product. And then, the lady seeing how beautiful her skin looked, how it felt really good. You're just showing how it works. And then if it's a good fit for them, then you might just have a sale that way. And I thought that was great because we really want to be serving, figuring out a need that someone has instead of just selling them, here, buy my most expensive skincare products, So any takeaways that you had from what she was sharing?
Um, she
the
said,
best.
"Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Karen."
Oh, I was saying she didn't grab my attention as much as the second one did.
Okay.
I don't know, but she didn't.
Oh, that's okay. That each speaker is going to be a little different depending on who you hear. So, and your personality. Yes. So you can speak to either of these because I think Brandy was the second one who talked about, selling versus serving, which is similar.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, the first one, she said, that selling has such a negative connotation, but what really got to me is that if we don't sell our product, lots of other people are affected.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the people in corporate and the drivers who deliver our stuff. And so we are not only affecting ourselves and helping ourselves, but lots and lots of other people as well.
Right. Keeping them in business.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That means something to me that, we're providing a service to our community and to those a little bit farther out even. So,
Yes. No, I think that's great. That's a good point because it's easy to forget the people who are making it happen behind the scenes. We wouldn't be able to do it without them either. So we all fit together like a big puzzle pieces, or to make a big puzzle or picture of puzzle pieces. Yeah. Any others from the first one there? Okay. Well, we can go to the next one about selling versus serving. Brandy Presnell, she is hysterical. She is so organized. I've met both of these ladies here in Springfield, and she's just so funny because she has everything. She's got a bag, and in that bag she's got a catalog, and in there, because she's always ready for no matter what, she's got like, it's just also amazing how she did it. I need to take a look and see what all she did, but she's got little samples here, and just so she's ready at any point in case somebody asks her a question at Target or wherever she is. Oh, I've got a little goodie bag for you. So she's adorable. But I liked how she explained the difference between Walmart underwear and Victoria's Secret underwear panties, and how it's all about the presentation. And it's so true because I bought Walmart underwear because that was what was in the budget.
Right.
And that little plastic bag, you gotta whip that open yourself, and if you're going through there, and it's not quite the same as getting it lightly scented with something from Victoria's Secret, put in there in a very nice bag that you could probably reuse and, if you wanted to. So I thought that was a good point. Like it does make a difference when you think about the presentation and how you're giving those to your customers.
Yeah, sometimes with Victoria's Secret, 'cause I used to work there long ago. I mean,
Oh,
we would
wow.
wrap it in the tissue and then the box and the little sticker to put the tissue together with a little special fold in it. And so, yeah, it was
Wow.
very
Great.
fancy.
Yes, it makes you feel important when you have something like that, or if you're
I
giving it
bought
to someone.
I bought some Avon from a woman at work, and she just threw it in my mailbox, like in the plastic bag that it came in. I mean, it was just so like I would never deliver something. I was happy to get the jewelry and stuff that I got. It was fine. But I kind of felt like, wow, I wish I could be a little more like her because it was just like, here's your stuff. And I guess because I have that Victoria's Secret and Vera Bradley training, I could never do that. Like it's got to be, fold it and sticker and the little bag and the tissue. And
Yeah.
but I just it definitely presentation is definitely important.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's really good because I've also had things sent in the mail to me and you're like, oh, not even like a little note or something. I always think that's so nice if you can even just, scratch something
Yeah.
out, just thanks so much and let them know that you care kind of a thing.
I remember when you sent the little perfume scent in the little baggie, Leah. It was so nice and it was so motivating. I was like, I want to send these out. It was just really special. It was a
Oh,
really good fragrance too. I don't know if we still have it. It was lilac or something. It was
oh,
a
okay.
special.
Yeah.
Was it limited edition? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it was limited, but now we just have the sets. The sets are still available, but not the individual ones.
Okay, gotcha.
Smelled
Yes.
so good. What scent was it? Do you remember, Karen?
Oh yeah, it's right here next to me. Citrus lilac.
Oh, so we have that in the perfume?
No, oh, that perfume. Oh, I have that somewhere.
You sent it on a little cotton round.
Yeah, cotton round.
Okay.
In a little
It
Ziploc bag and with your business card.
Oh, I
It
did.
smelled so amazing.
Oh, it could have been one of the new fragrances that was like the ocean smell or something. I can't remember.
I think it might have been, was it Boundless Blue when it came out?
Oh, Boundless Blue. That's probably it, unless that was the one Melanie sent out. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm glad that was good because
It was special and it was great. What
that
is
early-
that?
Or
Oh,
yeah, if you believe.
if you
Oh.
believe,
Maybe that's
Oh.
what it was.
that could be because
because I didn't have it before. After Leah sent the sample, I got it.
You were
Oh.
smart. Can we still get it?
I think
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's available or not. I'd have to
I'm gonna
look.
I
look
think
for it.
I think it might be out of stock.
Oh,
But-
now it is. Sheesh.
However, I have quite a few if anybody needs any.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, yes.
Because I do love the perfume.
Oh, yes.
I love all of them. I want
Well,
all of them.
And it's so often that you'll have someone ask, like, oh, do you have samples of the fragrances? And we don't have any, but if you can just spray it on, if you happen to have some. I haven't bought all of the fragrances because we're kind of sensitive to smell here at our house. But just to have it in the office and spray a little bit and send it out, I like to do that. So just it's amazing. And even though you have that 100% guarantee, still just to smell what it is.
Yeah,
Is
and
nice.
as the person receiving it, it's a really special feeling because when you sent it, I was like, that was just so sweet. It's therapeutic to get something in the mail and then have it smell good. It's like a little bit of spa.
Yeah, good. Well, that's good to hear because there will be some more coming. So stay tuned.
I've done that with the cotton round and the little baggie, and you write on it and put it in orders before. And that's how I've sold
I
some
bet.
of our perfumes before.
That's great.
And
Yeah.
our cologne. So
Yeah. Well, and it's nice if you can find out too if you do happen to have customers that are allergic to certain things, and you can kind of keep a note of it because I know I have one that's allergic to shea the shea
Mhm.
butter or ingredient. So I just remember
Mhm.
when I send her samples to not have anything with that in it, because she wouldn't be able to use it and it could affect her.
Yeah, I have one that can't stand the smell of coconut. Anything with coconut, she's like, no, Grace. She doesn't want
Oh,
anything with coconut. So
okay.
I always remember no coconut for her. But Mary Kay doesn't do a lot of coconut. Perfectly
Yeah.
Posh did. Yeah.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. I was trying to think here too. So yeah, so those are just really good examples there. And I like how they have put the website together to make it really easy. You just click on it and you can just listen, like when you're doing whatever you're doing, and you don't have to watch anything. You're just listening, and they're like 5 to 6 minutes each, because that really kind of grabs my attention more than something that's like 30-40 minutes when I don't always have the time. This gives me a fun idea. Or you can even scroll down to something. Maybe you're, I saw in there's different things about like fear of rejection and different things. So if there's something that you're struggling with, you can listen to it and maybe get a little encouragement in that area too. So hopefully it's been helpful for you so far.
It was easier for me. Like I listened on my lunch break last night at work. So,
Good.
it was a lot easier for me to, because like you said, they're short. So,
Okay. Yeah.
when you only get like a 30-minute lunch break, I could listen to two. And it
Oh,
only took, it was like half my lunch break. So
oh,
it
sure.
was a
Yeah.
lot easier to listen.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. Well, and these next two talk about head to toe and being a brand ambassador. So I'm guessing they're talking about, I haven't heard all of these, like, in your purse, you better just have Mary Kay.
Of
But
course.
yeah, oh, heaven forbid you have another brand. But I think that's kind of what they're talking about. And then this one, what is your motivation or goal for selling? So thinking about what is your goal, and have you ever thought about that? Because when you have a goal, it definitely helps. You see the bigger picture of what you're going towards. Are you trying to get a vacation going for your family, or are you just trying to work through paying off bills and stuff? Yeah, that's kind of where we're at, even though I wish we could be paying for a vacation and it was fun stuff. Sometimes it's just we're paying off things from, going to the hospital or something like that, or a dental appointment, which came up all of a sudden. So
Mhm.
yeah, I get to go tomorrow. I guess I have a crack back here. So
Oh,
yeah, but the good thing is it was a crown. So, because we're the crowning lovely, that's why I did that. No, but I didn't feel it because, the nerve is gone. So, so I'll be sitting
yeah,
in
they
the,
say pain is a good thing. Once you don't have pain anymore, then it's bad.
yeah, that's what's going on. So
Oh,
it'll
Oh
be
dear.
okay. And my
Yeah.
husband just went yesterday. So I was like, all right, let's woohoo. So I am grateful for Mary Kay and for the extra support that is, but especially for you guys being such a good support. It's been so fun. So those are the things that, and I don't know if you noticed, but I finally got a little form, like a Google form from Cindy for the Clutch and Cash giveaway. And so I guess we're just going to be keeping track of our customers with the Google form. So basically, if they had, they held a party for you, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, if $100 sale from them cumulative, so from March 15th through the end of April, if they place an order here, place an order there, for every 100, you can give them a ticket. Yep. And then what else? Was it listening to the opportunity, I believe is another one, and joining the team. So so it looks like you can just fill out the form as you go, or you can wait till the end. It's whatever is better for you is fine. And then instead of having like two separate forms to confuse everybody with, we thought you could just let me know how many you have for yourself. Like, let me look on my phone here if I can take a look at what it says for consultants, because I can't remember off the top of my head how that was working. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you get one ticket for each $100 ordered, and I'm pretty sure that's wholesale. I will double check on that, but
Is that
it would be
personal?
yeah. So
That's personal.
Yeah, personally. So how much and it counts too if you place an order for yourself to order inventory, things like that, that all counts. And then if you had a party, if you did the mega party, you should count 3 on that one for yourself because I mean, you were taking time to do stuff with us. So that's awesome. And even if you didn't have the results you wanted, you were still hanging out with us and inviting people. So count that. If you've done a sharing appointment or had someone fill out the survey and then answer their questions, that counts as 3. And then if someone joins your team, that's 5. So Amy Main, you'll want to add 5 for that for Heidi. And then I'm trying to remember who else has joined. We've had a little bit of growth here. So that's been exciting. So does that kind of help? So you'll just tell me those for yourself and I'll let Cindy know how many you have total.
I think Amber had somebody join.
Yes, Kristen.
Kristen. So would Kristen get entries in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, since she joined, she'll get 5.
And then Amber would get 5 because she joined? Okay.
Yep, exactly. And then Kristen now has a friend who wants to throw a party with her. So she'll get 3 if she holds the party before the 30th.
Okay.
So yeah, it just kind of.
So you just want our number, like 5 or 8 or whatever from us. Okay.
Yes. And then we'll just
Google form for customers.
Right. And then what we'll do for the consultants, Cindy's going to take your number and your name and then put like, if you have 20, she'll put a 20 next to it, but then she's putting it on the wheel that has all the different, you can have multiple entries on it. So then that'll make it really easy to do.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then she just took pictures of the 2 clutches, which are really cute. And I also don't know how much money we're putting into those, but I know last time it was at least $50. So either way, it's a win for you. So, so that is the plan. And then we're going to go live. I think probably Cindy will go live because she's the one that has the clutches on that. I believe Saturday is what she said in the Beautiful Escape group. But I will give you exact dates after I get a chance to look at this. Since I've been...
Did you get the Google form with us for customers?
Yes, but I think I just did it in our Crowning Lovelies group, but not on the chat or anything. Sometimes I do it in both just in case. It is, yeah. So I will send. I can send this right now just so everybody can kind of see it. I'll put it in the little Crowning Lovelies group, but you can just go.
Did we have a tracking sheet for that? That would be a good thing to have a tracking sheet for.
For the, sorry, which one?
For the clutch.
I think this is supposed to be the tracking sheet, the Google Doc.
Okay.
But were you thinking more of like
a cute yeah, like a cute, like for our bingo, how we had one or something.
Yeah, just to make it easier. I have not made one, but you know who has? Anne McIntosh. She is amazing when it comes to Excel spreadsheets, and she's made one, but she's on vacation this week, so I'm not going to ask her to do anything. But
I can always just do it on a piece of paper. But yeah, it's definitely something we have to be tracking. So I'll just do it on a piece of paper. We have time still.
Yeah. If anybody has a wild hair and wants to make one, feel free.
Wild hair.
Yeah, All right.
I have a lot of wild hair.
Oh, right there with you. So wild that I let my husband cut it the other day and he did a pretty good job. So I was excited.
I love using that oil, our natural oil. My hair looks so good when I use that. I get out of the shower, I dry it, and then I put it on my face and my hands, and then I put some of it on the ends. And my hair, it just like magically makes my hair look really good.
Oh, that's great. Kind of tames down the little ones that want to fly up or whatever.
I don't know what it does. It makes it just easy to style, and yeah, just looks good.
Yeah, it smells like the ocean. So
smells really good.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Okay, well, any questions or thoughts here? I like doing 2 each week. I feel like that's manageable, like listening to 2 of these. I talked to somebody else who's, they're working on their pink Cadillac and they're listening to 6 a week. And I just thought, oh, I don't know if I could listen to all 6 of them a week. So just maybe a couple is good for all of us, right?
That's
Yeah.
not terrible.
Yep.
One a day.
Yeah. But if you want to listen to more, go for it. Nobody's stopping you. So that'll be great. You'll be very inspired. Oh, I guess I could turn off the recording here.